So I unlocked all Helldivers 2 achievements so you don't have to. And I'm going to be ranking them based on how difficult they were to complete. Starting with the real deal, complete basic training. This is obviously going to get a 1 out of 6 just because you just open the game and you get thrown into a tutorial, 5 minutes, and then you're done. You get your cape and you walk out of there a new man, a Helldiver, and probably dead in 6 hours. Moving on. Bug Stomper, play 1 bug mission. Same deal. If you just play the game, you'll play a bug mission. You don't even have to extract. If you just open a bug mission and then leave, it'll count. I saw someone else do this and they got the achievement. So putting that on the die, it is probably going to get a 1 out of 6 also. And they mostly come at night. Extract from a mission during nighttime. Same deal. You'll get this just by playing the game. 1 out of 6. Bot Scrapper. Play 1 bot mission. Yup, you guessed it. A 1 out of 6. It is not hard. Just play the game and you'll get it. The next one. Spread Managed Democracy. Kill 150 enemies during the same mission. Easy. Not like the early game. Like, I'm going to put it at a 2 out of 6 just because it's not something that you can do fresh off the Helldivers boat. It's just not that easy, but it is easy. So 2 out of 6. If you get to like level 4 or 5, you can probably do this pretty easily. So yeah, 2 out of 6. For the next one, there is Cool Guys Don't Look. Fly at least 25 meters from the shockwave of an explosion. Pretty easy. You'll get this just playing bots. Just load up a bots game, like at level 4 or 5, you'll get it. A 2 out of 6. Easily. Next one. Strapping Young Lad. Customize your Helldiver with a new cape, armor, and helmet. 1 out of 6. If you just play the game for a couple of rounds, you'll get it. Pretty easy. It's not hard at all. Alright, job's done. Complete a mission but fail to extract. Easy. 1 out of 6. You'll do this a lot probably. Especially early game. You die a lot early game before you really know or have the proper equipment to actually deal with the things you're fighting. That's 1 out of 6. Easy. No effort involved. The Long Arm of Justice. Kill a target at a distance of over 100 meters. I'm going to put this at a 2 out of 6 just because it does depend on the player's personal skill level. It is not too hard. Just go into like a bug round with a sniper and go for one of the small ones. You'll one-shot it. Not hard. It requires a little bit of equipment, so I'm gonna put it at 2 out of 6, and also just because of the player aspect. Extractinating the Countryside. Play a planet defense mission. 1 out of 6. Easy. Not hard at all. Just play the game and you'll get it. It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly. Nothing is bigger than freedom. Defeat a Hulk. I'm going to put this at a 2 out of 6 just because it does require you to be at a somewhat higher level than just level 1 trivial. I think it's level 3 when they first get unlocked with the Eliminate Hulk missions. Yeah, it is going to be a little difficult, but it won't be that hard. They're not the worst thing to deal with in the world. So, yeah, 2 out of 6. In the Nick of Time. Extract after the timer reaches 0. This one, at least early game, you may have to go for. If you're like playing level 10 Helldives and shit, it'll happen probably naturally, but when you first start the game, you probably got to put effort into doing this because early game, the objectives are so fucking easy. You have 40 minutes to do like 3 minutes worth of objectives. So to go for this, it's going to be probably like, honestly, maybe a 3 out of 6 just for the effort required, because if you can complete a whole mission in 5 minutes and then be forced to wait 40 just to get this achievement, maybe just do a blitz mission and wait. That might be a little easier. So I don't know. You know what? We'll change it. We'll put it at 2 out of 6. 2 out of 6 just because blitz missions exist and that makes it not that hard. It's not hard in general, but they don't call it tactical for nothing. Complete 10 tactical objectives. You'll get this if you just hop into a game with some randoms. They'll start doing side objectives and shit. You could probably have someone carry you with this, unless you're being a solo diver, in which case you're A, psychotic, and B, I respect you. In either case, though, it's not hard. It just might require a little bit of grinding, so we'll put it at a 2 out of 6. Stalking is illegal. Complete a Stalker Hive tactical objective. Also, pretty easy. If you're going for the they don't call it tactical for nothing trophy, then you'll probably get this one in the process. It's not hard at all. Probably 2 out of 6 just because you have to deal with Stalkers. They are a bitch. Extractamundo. Extract with a full team on a hard difficulty or more mission. I'm going to put this at a 2 out of 6 just because extracting on hard and above is a little annoying. Because I'm pretty sure hard's like level 5. So, yeah. The higher up you go, the more annoying it gets, but also the more fun it gets. Just depending on where you're at or what you're doing and what loadout you're running. But yeah, we'll put this at a 2 out of 6 because level 5 is not the hardest thing to extract from. Democracy ain't done with you yet. Heal another player using stims. 1 out of 6. You can do this right off the boat. Not hard. Just, get some randoms with you. Wait for them to take damage and pop them with a stim. Just pop up behind them and press A or X depending on what controller you're on. I use an Xbox controller on PC. I know I'm fucking psychotic. Leave me alone. The power of democracy. Kill 25 enemies with 1 stratagem. This one is going to be a 2 out of 6 just because it does require you to get a little bit of effort because you have to unlock a stratagem that can do that. And then on top of that, you have to get into a mission difficulty that has that many enemies in a small group. So probably like 4 or 5 is probably when those things start popping up. So it does require a little bit of effort, but it's not hard. So 2 out of 6. The taller they are, defeat a Biotitan. This one is going to be at a 2 out of 6 just because you have to get to level 4 to even get to the Biotitans in the first place. So yeah, it's a little annoying, probably at least when you're first starting out. I thought it was cool as shit. So, if you're playing this game just for the trophies, you're probably playing it for the wrong reasons, A, and B, why? Why waste your time on a game that you don't actually like? Like I said, I got all of these pretty much with just playing the game. I only had to actually go out and go for 5. So, that's over 170 hours. I could have got a lot quicker than that, I'm sure. Eat this. Kill a bug warrior with a shotgun within 1 meter. If you just hop into a bug mission with a shotgun and go for it, you'll get this. That's a 1 out of 6. For the greater good, kill 5,000 enemies. I'm going to put this at a 3 out of 6 just because it requires a decent amount of effort. I usually average 200 to 350 kills on bug missions. And I don't really play bots. Bots are too difficult. I really run Illuminate and bugs as much as I can. But this requires a little bit of effort, a decent amount of effort. So I'm putting it at 3 out of 6 just because it is a little difficult to get to that state. Patriot, play at least 50 missions. Same deal, except I'm putting this at 2 out of 6 because there is a harder trophy that does the same thing later. 2 out of 6, not hard, just a little grindy. Samples are a diver's best friend. Extract at least 15 rare samples from a mission as a team. Not hard. You can have like some randoms carry you through this at some point. And hell, you can even do it yourself. It's not hard at all. That's going to be a 2 out of 6 just because it can be a little difficult to do sometimes. Like sometimes you get unlucky, you die right at the last second just as everyone else is extracting and you have to leave samples behind. Something like that could happen. So I'm putting it at 2 out of 6. Get some. Fire at least 150 rounds in 1 burst, killing at least 10 enemies. This one is not that hard. We're going to put it at a 2 out of 6 just because you have to get to a higher difficulty to unlock like the heavy machine gun, which I think is the only weapon that can do that can fire that many rounds at once. The regular machine gun might be able to, but I'm not sure. So the heavy machine gun, you need to unlock that and then get to a somewhat higher difficulty so you can have a bunch of enemies spawn. Not hard. 2 out of 6. Moving on. Science is done by quantity. Extract with at least 15 common samples. Putting this at a 1 out of 6. You could do this on your own in a trivial mission. It's not hard at all. Just walk around, look for all the samples, you're done. Hot potato. Throw back a live grenade. You can get this fighting the Illuminant or the bots. Super easy. I mean, the overseers will throw a grenade at you. Some of the regular bots will throw a grenade at you. Just press A or X on it, and it'll throw it right back, and you'll get the achievement. Super easy. 1 out of 6. All right, next is promote synergy. Provide assisted reload for a teammate. I'm putting this one at a 2 out of 6 just because you do need to unlock a weapon that has a backpack so you can provide the assisted reload. But it's not hard. All you got to do is put the backpack on your back and then give another person a gun, have them fire it, and then press X on their character to start reloading them. Easy, 2 out of 6. Not hard. Doing your part. Complete at least 100 missions. This is what I was talking about earlier with the Patriot trophy, where there is a harder variant of that one, and this is it. Just complete at least 100 missions. I'm putting that at a 4 out of 6, I think, just because it does require double the effort. So, yeah. Little difficult. Next one is kill it with fire. Kill 100 enemies using fire damage during the same mission. Pretty easy. You have to be on a decently higher difficulty though to achieve this, and then on top of that you have to have the flamethrower unlocked. So I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 6 just for the effort side of things. Actually getting the achievement isn't hard. I got this like just not even trying, just playing the game the way I wanted to play it. Just go on a bug mission. Bugs are definitely the most susceptible to fire. Upgrade all ship modules at least 1 level. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 6 just because it is a little hefty on the effort side. That's what most of these are based off of, not actual difficulty per se, but just the amount of effort it requires. And yeah, Ship It is definitely getting a 3 out of 6. Helldive, complete an extreme mission or higher without anyone dying. This could be a little difficult. I'm going to put this at 3 out of 6 just because it can be a little difficult, but it is definitely doable. If you get a solid squad together, it's not hard. You just, keep playing until you get it. The best missions to do are probably the quick missions like Blitz or Eradicate. Those are probably your best bet in terms of no one dying because it's just less opportunity to die. But yeah, no. 3 out of 6. That which does not kill you, be injured in all limbs at the same time. I did this pretty easily. You just put on the armor that allows you to have a 50% chance of not dying when taking lethal damage, and you just drop a resupply on top of you. I got it first try last night when I was going for it, so you could probably get it in roughly the same amount of time. Not hard. 1 out of 6. Fully operational. Reach max level on 1 ship module. This one requires a lot of effort, so I'm going to give it a 4 out of 6. It requires hundreds of common and rare samples, and super ones it takes a decent amount of those too. Probably like 30 or 40 of those just to max upgrade at one module. In terms of actual difficulty, that just depends on you and what you're playing. I mostly play, like if I play Bugs or Illuminate, I'm doing Helldive 10, Super Helldive. But if I'm playing bots, I'll usually do like a 6 or a 7 because they're just fucking annoying. Let's call it a draw. Shoot off both arms on a Hulk, then extract while it's alive. Now, let me tell you a story about this fucking mission. So it doesn't specify what kind of Hulk it has to be, but I found out through 5 hours of testing and being fucking annoyed that it cannot be a bruiser or a scorcher. It has just to be a base level Hulk. Base level. Like no other shit, okay? My problem was that I didn't realize this until about 3 hours in. And then I was like, okay, so how do I couldn't find a regular Hulk for the life of me. The only ones I could find were the Scorchers and the Bruisers. So what I ended up doing was going all the way down to level 3, and then I did a Exterminate Hulk mission, and I took both the arms off of it. Then I left, and then just stayed at the extract for 40 fucking minutes, hoping the DSS didn't fucking kill me, because that happened, like, I died twice, I think. Right? And then, to actual enemies. And then the DSS killed me 3 more times and ran me completely out of reinforcements. And then after waiting 40 minutes, more than that, because you have to wait for the extract to get there. The extract was there, right? And I go try to run in, and I'm getting attacked by bots from all fronts. And for some reason, they're doing hella damage to me. I can't figure out why. I ended up dying like a dumbass on level 3. Mind you, I'm like level 72, okay? I ended up dying on level 3 after waiting 40 minutes and after the destroyers left, so I couldn't even reinforce. I was mad as fuck. This all happened last night, so I went and ran it back again. Waited another like 45 minutes, and then I got it the second time. And then it finally counted, but it was so fucking upsetting. Moral of the story is, it needs to be a regular Hulk. The easiest way to do it solo, I did it solo. The easiest way to do it solo is just go on a level 3, do an Eliminate Hulk mission. Go take the rover, the ATV or whatever the hell. land it there, drive over to the Hulk, take the arms off, and then drive back to the extract and just wait it out. You will see every once in a while like a couple waves of bots come in, but they're not hard to take out. Just take them out and keep going. What I would do is I just drove around. Like, I had YouTube on my other monitor, and I was just sitting here on my game, just driving around in circles on the whole map until the extract was ready. And that worked for me pretty well, other than the DSS blowing me up a couple times, because I was on, I don't know how you say it, but the Galaver or whatever the fuck. That's what the DSS is right now. But yeah, to make a long story short, it's a bitch. 6 out of 6 for difficulty and annoyance. 1 out of 6 for fun. Not great. Probably the hardest achievement in this game, and only because I made it difficult. I should have just assumed that the only Hulk they were talking about was just the base one. But you know, me being a fucking lobotomite pea-brain idiot decided to, you know what? Nah, Scorcher's fine, and realistically, it should be, but it's not. Sorry. I'll shut the fuck up now. Moving on. Hold my liberty while using a jump pack. Knock yourself into a ragdoll state. This one is a 2 out of 6 just because you have to unlock the jump pack, and that is kind of a high level item, I believe. It just requires a little bit of effort to unlock it, but once you unlock it, super easy. I mean, if you just jump pack into a wall, you'll get it. It's not hard. It's the only way to be sure. Have 6 orbital stratagems in the same place at the same time. I got this when the Illuminate update first dropped again, when the Illuminate first came back again a couple weeks ago, and there was that bug where the orbitals were multiplying and crashing people's games. So I actually got that one that way, but the only way to do it outside of that, the exact glitch is now patched, is to get a friend on or someone on the game, or just ask randoms to equip all of their orbitals and then drop them in the same place. That is the only real way I can see you doing it, because you can only have up to 4 stratagems, and you can make them all orbital, sure, but yeah, that's probably the only way to do it. So just because you have to have a friend, I'm going to make it a 3 out of 6, because some people don't have friends. I get that entirely. Caught them by supplies. Kill a charger with a resupply pod. I got this one on my actual second attempt. I went to a level 3 bug mission and went to a kill charger mission, and there's 2 chargers on the map, right? The first one I didn't get it, right? And then the second one I did. I got him like on a rock, and as he's like ramming, you want to like put down the resupply, and as it's coming down, get him to run into a wall, and he'll get stunned for a second. Stun grenades can also help you out with this too. And then I tossed a stone at him, and he kind of just stayed there for a second, and you have to weaken his armor. I brought an autocannon with me, and I just unloaded a full magazine of autocannon onto his like onto the top of him, and that broke his armor enough, and then this resupply came in, smacked him down, got the achievement. Easy. And with that being said, that is going to be a 3 out of 6 for this one. Hold my primary. I'm going in, complete a full hard difficulty mission or higher without anyone firing their primary or support weapon. So I got this achievement solo. I went to a hard mission. I did an eradicate mission, and I brought it was on bugs, and I brought the exosuit with the autocannons. I think that's the Emancipator, and I stayed in that most of the round. I was walking over the really small bugs and then shooting the big ones, just trying to save ammo, and I was able to do that the whole time. Then up until the very end, I had to use an orbital laser, and I brought a flamethrower sidearm, but you could use just about anything, I think. And then I got it my first attempt, so that was not hard at all, but I could see why it'd be hard for some people if you're like not really familiar with the game, or you don't have an Emancipator exosuit. So I'm going to put it at a 3 out of 6. And then the final one, gone in 360 seconds. Complete a full extreme difficulty blitz mission and then extract in under 6 minutes. I did this on my second attempt. I had a random help me out with it. It was actually pretty hype. I said, someone joined while I was preparing for the mission in the ship. And I said, hey, we're doing this mission under 6 minutes. He was like, I got you. And then me and him just went in there and fucked it up. We got out of there in like 4 minutes. It was pretty hype. No, it was not hard at all, but I could see why it would be. I think I got lucky with the random I got. So I'm going to put this at a 3 out of 6 also. But yeah, not hard. And to rank the entire trophy grind as a whole, in terms of how much I enjoyed it, 1 being the least, 6 being the most, I'm going to put it at a 5 out of 6. Only reason it's not getting a 6 out of 6. The only reason it's not getting a 6 out of 6 is just because of the let's call it a draw achievement. That shit sucked. I was so fucking mad when I waited that entire time and then died while trying to extract. I was so fucking upset. But, you know, we got through it. It wasn't that bad. 5 out of 6 in terms of enjoyment. If you're new here, subscribe. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment saying what kind of games you want me to do next. I play just about anything. If you want to see more Helldivers content, let me know. You know, and join the Discord. Link is in the description. Pretty hype stuff we got going on in there. We have a whole Helldivers sub channel because I really love this game. And yeah, that's about it. It's been Dice, and it's been nice. Peace, y'all.